Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a rut? Unable to move forward? We've all been there. But how do we get moving again? Well, don't get discouraged anymore, because in today's video, we're going to break down a few proven steps to help you get out of your rut and get you moving again. So stay tuned. Hey guys, Stephen Scoggins again with the Journey Principles, and this channel is all about helping you go from stuck to unstoppable in all areas of your life. From your relationships to your finances to your fitness, you name it, we plan to hit it hard and help you get moving. None of us ever like being stuck in a rut, and in truth, almost anyone can be content and live out in a place of consistent happiness as long as they're making progress. Progress seems to actually be the key to long-term happiness and joy and peace and everything else that comes with it. So the key to getting out of a rut is making progress. How do you go about actually making that a reality? I was very fortunate to learn a few things from one of my early mentors who helped me learn what it takes to take consistent progress daily in my life. And in my 20-something years of experience, I've condensed those 4 lessons into a 4-step process to help us make progress. This process for progress is called GROW. It's a simple acronym that offers 4 simple steps to help you assess, equip, and take action on any area of your life. Here's a quick breakdown so you can get moving and finally break free from your rut. The G stands for gain perspective. When you set out to gain perspective, all you're really doing is asking yourself a set of valuable questions to help you see things from as many angles as possible. For example, what is the ultimate outcome you desire most? What information do I need to see or do I need to develop to see things clearer and make wiser decisions and drive me towards my hopeful outcome? Who can help mentor you along the way to help you achieve your desired outcome? How do you shape and realign your overall priorities? What steps can you take? You see, once you get clear on your desired outcome and have a better understanding of what it'll take to get there, you are already ready to move to the next step of the progress, and that we call the R, if you will, of the acronym. And the R stands for recognize and remove roadblocks. As an entrepreneur, I like using things like strategic plans and SWOT analysis and tools and all this kind of stuff to help me uncover potential blind spots and keep me out of trouble. It works for business, and there's absolutely no reason why I can't help you apply the same principles to put it to work for you in your life. The goal is to try to help you discover if you have potential roadblocks before you and how you can face them. For example, what potential financial cost do you need to account for? What potential threats are there to your success of your venture, your idea, your concept? What types of things are beyond your control to help you bring the outcome to reality? Who do you need to steer clear away from in order to make sure that your success happens? What do you need to let go of to move forward? Is there a past? Is there a trauma? Is there a pain point? Or is there bitterness or anything like that that's actually holding you back? What character traits do you need to improve upon to make sure you're the best person you can be? What distractions do you need to remove in order to stay focused? A lot of times we don't factor in the potential roadblocks and areas that could actually hold us back. And then as soon as we start making progress, one of them jumps up and bites us. The goal here is to look for roadblocks that maybe you can overcome ahead of time. See, once you get clear on your desired outcome and you remove as many roadblocks as you can possible, it's time to start and go into phase 3 of our acronym, the O, if you wish. And the O stands for organizing your plan. You can't win a war without a plan. And whether your war is in your checkbook or in your heart, the only way to conquer the enemy is with a plan. Start with your desired end and outcome in mind and begin to work backwards and break it down to the point where you've broken everything down into a daily activity of some kind. Your plan should include some of the following pieces of information. First of all, make sure it includes your action steps. What actions need to be taken and when do they need to be taken and by whom? Make sure there's elements of your learning and the things that you're learning. What skills or attributes need to be learned, matured, developed inside of you and or around you. How are you going to measure it, right? How will you measure your success during the journey and not just when you get to the end? There's got to be a lot of mini micro wins along the way, if nothing else, just to help keep you motivated. What guides, mentors, and even a community do you need to help you safely guide you towards your goal? Timeline. Without a timeline, don't expect things to happen, right? So timeline. What's the timeline for each action step in your plan? How are you going to measure that timeline? Is it 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 15 seconds even? Break it down as far as you possibly can, and that'll actually help you be that much more successful. All right, one of the final ones, accountability. Who will help hold you accountable for your results? Remember, even having the most basic of plans will help get you further faster and help you actually develop the principles and the discipline to help you develop future, more complex plans to help you win. So please, don't underestimate these steps. Without a roadmap and a plan, you can't expect to make real progress. Once our plans have been organized, we're ready to move on to our final step in the Grow framework. Our final step is one of my favorites, the W. And the W stands simply for work your plan. Nothing breeds momentum like taking action. This goes for your mind just as much as it goes for your body. Put your plan to work for you and take action daily. If you simply take one step a day for the next 365 days, you'll already be 365 steps further down the road and down the path to the person you want to become. So remember, stay focused, stay committed, stay diligent, and stay active. But most of all, keep plugging in so we keep feeding you content. Take care. That's about all the time we have for today's video. Hopefully we gave you what you needed to break out of your rut and start taking your life back. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to learn more about how the Grow process works in detail, I highly recommend you also check out our whiteboard lessons where I do my best to break down the Grow framework in a greater detail. And if you're really serious and you want to kickstart your growth, we've put together a full Life Mastery 101 playlist right here on YouTube. So we invite you to check that out as well.